Welcome to Bone Chills.
We're back with the sixth entry of the Howling series, The Howling 6, The Freaks. And for a sixth movie in a franchise that's been going to shit, this one was surprisingly good. Our story revolves around a stranger named Ian, who makes his way to a small town, looking to start a new life.
Ever worked with wood?
Yes, I have.
Fine, you're hired.
He befriends a preacher who offers him both work and a place to stay. And soon after, he pursues a romance with the preacher's daughter, Elizabeth. Things are looking up for Ian, at least until a freak show comes into town, run by the mysterious Harker.
It's all right, my boy. You're safe now.
He soon discovers that Ian is a werewolf, and he looks to capture him to make him the new star attraction. The movie does a great job at establishing its setting. Instead of the lush greens of the forest or the sinister corridors of a castle, this time we're in the scorching desert. Right when Ian walks into town, you get the impression that not a lot happens here. The freak show, on the other hand, has a different feel. Upon entering, it gives a warm, inviting impression, a safe haven for those who are different, and a place of wonder for those looking to escape the mundane. However, as you go deeper into it, your surroundings become topsy-turvy, and it feels like you've entered a dark fantasy world.
Without people like me, what would it become of these poor, unfortunate souls?
As for the acting, we have some solid performances, and I actually found myself caring for some of the characters.
You bastard! Come on, Ian. I want the answers. What is it?
Especially the alligator boy, Winston.
It's the only place I'm not a freak.
No, this is the only place where you are one.
The story takes a little while to get started, but even though there's no werewolf action happening, the movie does a good job at developing the relationship between Ian, the preacher,
There's nothing to tell. Everyone has something to say.
and Elizabeth.
I haven't seen him smile in months.
Actually, he said the same thing about you.
The film's villain, Harker, is played by Passenger 57's Bruce Payne. He delivers an intense and sinister performance as the slimy ringleader of the freak show.
Really, Sheriff? Kidnapping usually involves a profit motive.
Every second he's on screen, he just screams evil and malevolent. You can tell he's having a blast playing the bad guy.
This is the only way he will know death.
From deceiving others with his cool and calm tone,
People will bow down to you in respect, Winston.
to his cold, piercing stare. He's the guy you don't want to fuck with. I like that they tried to change up the look. Where the previous designs were more beast than man, this design is something in between. But it comes off looking a bit silly. Most of the effects are dated for today's standards, but with a $2 million budget, you can tell the filmmakers put a lot of effort and care into making this a unique experience, especially in the finale. I don't want to give it away, but the final act has some great entertainment value. Final thoughts? This movie didn't disappoint me. It has a focused narrative, likable characters, a very entertaining villain,
It's time to meet the devil.
and a surprisingly fun payoff. It's definitely the best since the original. Also, after watching this, I think it's pretty clear where the inspiration for the vampire's assistant came from. But that's a movie for another time.